Yes, I've heard some great talent here this afternoon. And my question is this: how do you feel about this old saying, "It's not what you know, it's who you know"?
That's a good question. You agree? That's so, is it? Well, that your approval of, in other words, it's who you know. There's a political component to this that will thrill this young woman. Guess what I learned? I learned this during the commercial. You are here in New York to study
theater. Actually, I'm not here in New York to study theater. I live in New York, but I'm going to Boston University Conservatory to study theater. And does it help? Does all the schooling help me? Should I bother? Should I just stay in New York and go out on auditions now? I mean...
wait a minute.
No.
What are you saying? What should she do? Go to school. They want you to go to school. Ask them what?
You want me to go to school?
Incidentally, who's working at all right now in entertainment? Can't we put it that way? Who is making a living right now as an entertainer?
Not.
Yeah. See, you're talking maybe 6% of this crowd. Yeah. Yes, you are. Yes, you are making a living. I've seen you work, and you make your living very well. You are about how old?
I'm 17.
Uh-huh.
Almost 18.
Yeah.
Well, I was just asking.
Yeah. I want you to do for this audience from The Sound of Music. Karen, you ready for this? Okay. All right, we want the whole shop in this now. This is your chance. You never know. Do you have any idea the powerful producer's watching the whole thing? I'm telling you. So, you know, make it look like a big act here. You'll tell us how, and... okay. Rochelle and Karen.
I'll do it first, then you, okay? Go. High on a hill was a lonely goat herd, lady-o-da, lady-o-da, lady-o. Loud was the voice of the lonely goat herd, lady-o-da, lady-o-da. Folks in a town that was quite remote heard, lady-o-da, lady-o-da, lady-o. Lusty and clear from the goat herd's throat heard, lady-o-da, lady-o-da. Oh, lady-o-da, oh, oh, lady-o-da. Of a castle moat herd, men on the road with a load to tote herd, lady-o-da, lady-o-da-loo. Men in the midst of a table-d'ote herd, lady-o-da, lady-o-da-loo. Men drinking beer with a foam afloat herd, lady-o-da, lady-o-da-loo. Oh, lady-o-da-lee, oh, oh, lady-o-da-lee, oh, lady-o-da-lee, oh, lady-o-da-lee. One little girl in a pale pink coat herd, lady-o-da, lady-o-da-lee. She yodeled back to the lonely goat herd, lady-o-da, lady-o-da-loo. Soon her mama with a gleaming gloat herd, lady-o-da, lady-o-da-lee. What a duet for a girl and goat herd, lady-o-da, lady-o-da-lee. Come on. Oh, lady-o-da-lee, oh, oh, lady-o-da-lee, oh, lady-o-da-lee, oh, lady-o-da-lee, oh, lady. Happier day, lady-o, lady-o, oh, lady-o-da-lee. Soon the duet will become a trio, lady-o, lady-o-da-loo. One little girl in a pale pink coat herd, she yodeled back to the lonely goat herd, lady-o-da, lady-o-da-loo. Soon her mama with a gleaming gloat herd, lady-o-da, lady-o-da-loo.
Okay, whose hand did I see? I was standing. Yes.
Yes, how do you get discovered? Do you still have to audition these days, or how do you get a job? You still audition?
Yes. Answer yes. Yes.
How do you deal with the turndowns, the rejection?
Very. Yeah. You pull your hair out, and you do look like, if I may say, just to patronize you a bit, like a very well-centered, happy group of people. And that's obviously because, you know, if you don't hit the stratosphere tomorrow, you're going to live, and you're enjoying what you're doing now. How am I doing here? All right. What'd she say? Oh, hang out at 88. 88 is the cabaret bar from which very fun-filled location we have drawn these talented people, some of whom had to be dragged here by the hair.
I was just wondering, did you all have to audition to come here today?
Oh, yeah, we don't let everybody in here. Hey, this this is one of the big shows. Yes.
I would like to know if anyone over 40 would feel welcome at the 88th.
I wonder. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
What famous singers serve as your role models?
Yeah, who are your role models? Uh-huh. Oh, I'm here with lots of people, huh? Yes.
Phil, I'd like to know how these wonderful two girls got started in the 88.
Karen, talk about that just for a moment. How did you and Rochelle get going here?
13 years ago, I got a job in a piano bar 2 hours after I arrived in Manhattan from Florida. And it was a survival job, and she sang, and we sang together, and we played musical instruments together. And that's how it evolved, and we decided to do it for ourselves and have a good time.
Karen, take us out. Take us out with, I think this is Marvin Hamlish, isn't it? Yeah.
$3 to Donahue transcripts, 267 Broadway, New York, New York, 1007, or call 212-227-READ.
With only a little over a minute left, please let me thank not only our artists who performed on our program today, but also give another plug to the commercial establishments at which these people can be found. Sing Along is a popular group. I sang at Sing Along the other night. I knocked them out. You have no idea. Oh, they wouldn't let me off the stage. The Boston Comedy Club is in New York City. Thank you, Boston, for allowing us to borrow your name. And Demerara is the club about which we spoke a moment ago. Muraliter performs there and other places. All right, take us out with something from Gypsy, is it? Yes, if you please.
Some people can get a thrill, dig sweaters and dig chill. That's okay for some people who don't know they're alive. Some people can find a clue, living life in a living room. That's perfect for some people, of course, 105.
Services provided and promotional fees paid by the following.
For minor arthritis patients,
Call 800-BREAK-NEW-YORK or 212-421-0900.